Vans are kind of like America's unsung heroes. They keep your lights on, they keep your food and packages delivered, your heating on. Tradesmen, carpenters, plumbers, electricians, your local Amazon delivery person, they all most likely drive vans like this and that. Hi, this is Joe from Way Scarff Ford, and today we're going to talk about this 2026 Transit 250 high roof cargo van. This is a shorter wheelbase version. Perfect vehicle, lots of cool features. Let's dive in. For decades and decades past, this was the old formula for vans. Body on frame, truck-based construction, built on a frame kind of like this truck with a van body. This is a 3500 with a big V8 engine. For some people, you know, this still works. If they need to tow a lot of weight, that V8's helpful. You have that strong body on frame architecture. But as far as driving refinement, all-day comfort, it's going to be a little bit lacking in a vehicle like this. So we've seen a little metamorphosis over our cargo vans and passenger vans over the last few years. It all started with the Sprinter van. The Sprinter van got rid of that body on frame truck-based construction and built their vans on a unibody, which was a great formula, and for a little while they had a monopoly until Ford came along, kind of made their own version of the Sprinter called the Transit. And today we're going to talk about this 2026 Transit. Like the Sprinter, the Transit is built on unibody architecture, so it's built actually a lot more like a car, or you can call it like a giant minivan versus a truck. So it makes it more fuel efficient, lighter, and it gives it more car-like driving dynamics. I equate this to driving almost like a giant minivan. I have a 2016 Transit, which I've had for about 8 years. I absolutely love it. I use it as a cargo van. I use it as a passenger van. There's a version of the Transit for basically everybody. The smallest Transit are these 350 low roofs right here. I have a low roof version, which is okay, but if you want standing headroom, I'm 6'2". You're gonna be like walking around in it like this. Then we have a medium roof over here, which is a little bit better, but still not standing headroom. If I'm in the medium roof, I'm not like this. I'm kind of moving around like this. But then we have the high roof version, and I got a ton of headroom. Look at all this headroom. So if you need to walk around and organize packages and stuff like that, you have a little workshop in here. Obviously, especially if you have a workshop, you're not going to want to be making keys or cutting pipes or doing wiring hunched over like this. You want to be comfortable with nice standing headroom. Lots of cargo space, and with the shorter wheelbase, this thing is really easy to park and maneuver in an urban and city environment. You have these big barn style doors in the back, huge opening, and you can go like this and unlock it, so you can pull these doors back like this. So if you want to get this thing really close to a loading dock, you can do that with the doors pulled back. It comes in very helpful. My van does this too with the doors, and I think it's great. Nice big sliding door on this side. And we have upfitters, so if you want a van to have shelving in it, a workshop, folding racks, we work with upfitters and get all that stuff done. For instance, all these Isuzu MPRs, they just came in cabin chassis. We add bodies on them, reefer units, landscape packages. Likewise, we work with a lot of upfitters to customize our Transit vans, specific trades and delivery applications. No V8s in the Transit, just two V6s. You can get a naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6 pumping out 275 horsepower, which this one has, or you can get an EcoBoost turbocharged V6 pumping out 315 horsepower. That actually makes these things kind of like a little rocket ship. These seats might not look exotic, but they provide all-day comfort. I've gone on many all-day road trips, weekend road trips with the family in my Transit van, driving 5 hours to the Oregon coast, many hundreds of miles, and I am absolutely comfortable in my Transit. You have a nice upright seating position. You don't have any sore points on it. Very well designed seats. Like I said, not exotic, but all-day comfort and amazing visibility. You're up pretty high. You're up as almost high as like a 3/4 ton pickup truck. You have these big windshields, so you have like a panoramic view of traffic all around you. Great visibility. Obviously not a very big nose in the front, so this thing is really easy to park and maneuver in a urban and city environment. You got these mirrors. Then we have a big parking camera as well. For 2026, the larger infotainment screen is standard across the board on the Transit. It features Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It then is an 8-inch digital display screen replacing the speedometer, replacing the analog style gauges. that's also now available on Transit for the 2026 model year. Lots of connectivity to charge your phones. For a transmission, we have a 10-speed automatic to maximize performance and efficiency. Also, the Ford Co-Pilot 360 suite is standard across the board for 2026, and many of them are upgradable to lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, things like that, which will help fight fatigue on those long work days. For a lot of people, this is your mobile office. This is where you spend most of the day, so you want to be comfortable. You have a nice, quiet interior. Relatively speaking, obviously it's a van, but relatively quiet. Comfortable, great audio system. This thing is just easy to drive all day long. It's not going to beat you up. When you're done and you're driving home, you're not going to feel all achy and sore, headache, all stressed out. These Transits are your buddy. They're easy on you. Also for the 2026 model year, it's Ford upgraded its 4 Pro fleet management system, which will be fantastic for people, companies that operate multiple dozens, hundreds of Transit vans like this, making it easier to keep track of them, service, all that good stuff. Well, thanks for joining me on this walk around video. My name is Joe. We're Way Scarff Ford Isuzu. We've been in business since 1922. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles. We always have a great selection of new Transit vans, as well as pre-owned ones that are a little bit harder to come by, but we always try to have a great selection of vans in stock, new and pre-owned. We also have Isuzu cargo vans, and we have multiple different box sizes, small, medium, large. We're here to help you with your commercial needs. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.